Hi.
Hi, we're the
WW Gays. I'm Nick.
I'm Jean-Luc. And we're
uh,
kind of liking this new vibe. We've done this for another video, and we're like, woohoo.
We're like taping it to our little post thing. So
it's
today,
our makeshift tripod.
Yeah. So today we're making some quinoa for you guys.
This is a really quick and easy recipe.
Yeah.
It's not a long one, but people are asking us about it. And we thought, you know what? Let's just do a simple quinoa recipe where we're not making anything else with the quinoa, but baking the quinoa.
Yeah, showing how we're baking
and how we make it.
Yeah. And so this way, we've had a lot of people tell us, oh, I cook it on the stove. I've never heard that you can cook it
you can bake it in the oven.
So we actually bake our quinoa, and we
love it.
We used to actually not like quinoa that much when we used to cook it on the stove, and when we switched to this version,
it almost makes it more of a rice.
Yeah,
it's fluffier.
Yeah,
it doesn't become like, to me, when you cook it on the stove, it becomes like porridge, and I don't like that vibe. And it can happen in the oven as well. You have to make sure that you use the right ratio of water to quinoa.
So we'll show you guys right now.
Yeah. How we do it. We, a lot of times, will make it with actual broth, but unfortunately we don't have broth. But guess what? We're going to make our own broth.
So we have here both ends.
And we talk about both ends a lot.
Pass me all the ingredients. So we have, to make this, we have quinoa.
Yeah.
So quinoa, we usually buy ours at the bulk barn.
Yeah.
So, and we keep it in this container. So you need 2 cups. So we'll put that.
We have a cup already put in here. So there's cup number 2.
And then the next thing you add is 4 cups of water. So it's always 1 cup of quinoa for 2 cups of water. That's how we always do it. And because we're making a broth out of it, we're using vegetable bovril. So this is actually a vegetarian quinoa. So you just take, the serving for this is 2 teaspoons. It's not tablespoons.
Oh, it's teaspoons.
So 2 teaspoons. And so since we're doing 2 cups, we're gonna we do the 2 teaspoons per serving that we're making of quinoa. So since we're making 2 cups, we're gonna put 4 teaspoons.
4 teaspoons.
So I'll let you.
I'll do that.
And while he's doing that, we're also using our usual clubhouse spices. So we have sriracha and lime, we have garlic plus, and we also have roasted pepper garlic. So we're going to be putting those spices. We're also going to be putting some sriracha in it, just a little bit.
We like the bite.
Yeah, we like a little spiciness to our quinoa. So if you like sriracha, put some in as well. So Jean-Luc is
I just mixed the broth, which is basically a vegetable stock.
And I forgot to say, we have an oven-safe pot, so make sure you use your
We actually have a lid for this pot as well. And that's what, if you don't have a pot with a lid, use tinfoil on top. Or you use some tinfoil, and that works fine.
So you're just pouring in the liquid.
Yeah, and my next thing that I do all the time is I always make sure to stir my quinoa inside of the broth. So that way it doesn't get all stuck to the bottom. So it stirs it. It just it gets it all wet. It basically wets your entire.
The quinoa tends to float some of it, so by doing this, you're making sure every single quinoa grain
has moisture around it.
So I'll help with the spices. So I'll just sprinkle some. And then this again, we never measure these. We always just put.
We like flavor, so we're just like he's being nicer than I am. Usually I take the lid off and just dump. I do. I like spices. I like flavor. But this is different though. We never over flavor this because what ends up happening is when we use it to cook with our regular recipes, we re-season it, right? Because don't forget, it's sitting in the fridge for a couple of days because we tend to make this twice a week, I would say. Sometimes only once, but sometimes twice depending on how much quinoa we use in that week. Because again, 1 cup of cooked quinoa is 6 points. So that's a great side dish. So you can make stir fries, you can make veggie bowls, which we think we're going to show you guys. We're going to make a recipe for that one at some point. And again, sriracha is free, and Nick likes it spicy, so I'm going to do that. I'm even going to surprise him because he's not expecting this. But our neighbors give us this like homemade spicy sauce. It's Guyanese, and it's really good. And it's from these peppers that they can only get in.
We have a visitor.
Yeah, we have a visitor. Say hi, Seba. Aww, you're being so cute. That's a perfect way.
Actually, we'll give you guys a little history about that. So the cats are always allowed in the top tier of our counter. They actually have a food bowl for them right there. You can actually see it in the corner.
You can see it in the corner. It's right here.
Because when they were kittens, they used to come up here and watch us cook.
Not in there, baby.
They know they're not allowed to come and help us. And like when we're cooking, they know to sit there and watch us.
And they'll sit there and watch us.
Once in a while,
if we have like cooked chicken, they're like,
but see, like he's sitting right now, he's just sitting there, just watching us.
He's like, woohoo.
Yeah, hey Seba, he's like,
I want some quinoa.
So now we're gonna set the oven to 400. So I'll start it now.
And we put the handy trusty lid on this. I can't lie, we just got my pot from my mom. And I'm so excited that she gave it to us. She didn't want it. It's a bigger pot. It's nice. Nothing sticks to the inside of it. It's really, really good. So we just set the oven for 400, and I'm gonna put this in here. And this is going to take at least 45 minutes, I would say. So in about 15, 20 minutes, I'm gonna pull it out and I'm gonna stir it. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Then we'll put it in again for another like 30 minutes, and it should be ready. So we'll see you guys in a bit.
Yeah. Quinoa. Love it.
Hi, guess what? Quinoa has been in there for about 15 to 20 minutes or so. We didn't really put a timer on this time. We always just gauge it. That's
like we said, the entire time you need at least 45 minutes.
40 to 45 minutes for sure. Yeah. So this is what it ends up looking like. If Nick wants to come a little closer. There's still a lot of water in there, but you can see the quinoa has boiled up a little bit. So this is what your goal is you just want to make sure that when you're baking it, nothing sticks to the sides. And this moisture will go away. It will actually evaporate. Yep. So we just stirred it a little bit, put the lid back on, and back in the oven for 20 minutes or so. And this time I am going to set a timer for it, okay? Hey Siri, set a timer for 20 minutes. Love my Apple Watch. Can't lie.
So we'll see you guys in a bit, okay?
See you in about 20 minutes.
Hey everyone. So the quinoa
is out of the oven.
45 minutes. And so we have it here just to show you guys.
Steamy.
So and there you have it. That's our quinoa recipe. So
careful, it's hot.
If you guys like our recipes, keep following us. Subscribe
Don't
below.
Forget to subscribe.
You can also follow us on WW Connect and Instagram, NikkiPoo999.
And I'm Terp7719.
You can find us on Facebook, WW Gays from Fact to Fit, and on Twitter
at I don't even know, WW_gays.
Yeah, so you can find us everywhere.
Which one is it?
We're also on Pinterest now. We're posting our recipes on Pinterest, and you will
share our recipes if you like them.
Give us
Send
ideas
us ideas, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah. See you guys later.
Bye. Everybody.